Good morning. It's Sunday, July 16th, and it's gonna be a super Sunday. It's a beautiful day out. Um, I just wanted to do a little short video on parents and grief. Today, 30 years ago, I lost my child. She was a twin. She was 6 months old. Her name was Nicole. She was the twin sister to Nia. Here's a picture. It's I need to get it restored. This is Nia when she was a baby. This is Nicole. Nicole died July 16, 1993. It was the hardest day of my life. And I went through losing my mom, my father, my brothers, a boyfriend, friends. Losing my child was the worst thing that ever could happen to me. I think I lost my mind for a little bit when I lost my child. If you never lost a child, you wouldn't know how that feels. I wouldn't wish that on the worst enemy. I wouldn't wish that on anybody to lose a child. It was so hard for me. I could barely stay in my own home. I cried so much. I had to go to therapy for years. And it still bothers me because every time I see Nia, I know her twin Nicole is missing. But through the years it has got better. Through the years it has got better, but it's forever gonna be in my heart. If I live to be 100 or whatever, every day I think of my daughter Nicole. I'll be saying, what if she was still living? How would she look? What would she be doing? Would she be working? Would she have kids? How would she look? I think she looked more like, everybody said Nia looks just like me, but I think Nicole, we had the same skin complexion. Nicole had my demeanor in a little bit of time. She was here, she was always quiet, just the sweetest little baby. Only time she cried when she was hungry. But with saying that, 30 years ago, I wouldn't even thought I made it this far, because I was so down about my child dying. Nobody brought me this far but God. Nobody. It had to be God that brought me this far. Because during that time, the first 10 years, I was so miserable. I was so hurt, going back in my mind, what if this, what if that? But God, that wasn't God's plan for my baby Nicole to live. He only gave her to me 6 months. And I used to always say, if I had kids, I wanted twins. God gave me the desire of my heart. I had the desire of my heart for a little while when I had those twins. But he still left me with Nia. But it still hurts to this day about my daughter Nicole. But I have to give it to God. I know she's in a better place. This world is so crazy. She doesn't have to worry. She doesn't have to be mistreated because she's in the hands of God. But every July 16th, I always hated it. I always wish I used to go back in my mind and it hurted so bad. I used to go back in my mind and try to go to the 15th and wish I could change that date so it would never happen, because the pain and hurt was so bad of losing my child. But today, later, I'm going to go to the cemetery and put some flowers on her grave. As long as I'm living, I'm always going to do that, take flowers to her grave, and because I loved her. That was my child. Nothing hurts worse than losing a child. Nothing hurts. I think that can be the worst pain ever. Other than losing your mom or your brothers, losing a child is the worst. But today, on July 16th, 2023, I made it 30 years. It had to be God. I didn't even see me making it this far without my child. It hurt so bad. But God is a healer. That's what I want to tell a parent that's grieving. God is a healer. And I had to put in my mind, everybody has a time. When they come in this world, it's already written when you're going to leave. Some be blessed with their kids for a long time. Some kids leave before they're grown. So it's all in God's plan and God's timing. So have a blessed, prosperous Sunday. in a blessed new week. And God got you. Like I always say, God got you. He had me for 30 years. He didn't have me for a long time. God got me. No matter what I went through, God was there. But this was my hardest battle, losing my twin daughter, Nicole, right here. July 16th changed my life when she died. But it made me a stronger person. I know if I can get through losing my child 30 years ago, losing this twin number 2, Nicole Sade, if I can get through that, I can get through anything. By prayer and faith in God. Ask God to give you the strength. Whatever you're going through, ask God to give you strength, and He will give it to you, and you will get through it. It was been hard. It hasn't been easy, but I made it for 30 years. Have a blessed Sunday.